North's dealer on this hand. North has a balanced hand with 15 high card points, and so I would expect North to open the bidding one no trump. East passes, and it's to South. South has 11 high card points and a 5 card spade suit. The 11 points tell South that North and South together have something between 26 and 28 high card points. Remember, a one no trump opener promises 15 to 17. And so South knows that North and South together have enough strength to be in game. What South doesn't know is whether the best game is four spades or perhaps the best game is three no trump. Four spades is likely to be the best game contract if North and South together have at least eight spades. As we said lots of times, it's usually easiest to make game in a major if you and partner together have at least 8 cards in that major. So South would like to send two messages to North. Message one is, I have at least 5 spades. If you have at least 3 spades, I think spades would make a good trump suit. So that's message one. And message two is that South would like to let North know, look, we have enough points for game. We have enough strength for game. We have at least 26 high card points between us. Let's make sure we're in game. So how does South send these two messages to her partner? Well, she sends the message about spades, that she has at least 5 spades, by taking advantage of Jacoby transfers. How do you show spades if you're playing Jacoby? You show spades by bidding hearts. And so South bids 2 hearts, West passes, and it's to North. South's 2 heart bid asks North, please bid 2 spades. And that's exactly what I would expect North to do. North bids 2 spades as requested. And now it's to South. And so now South has to complete the 2 messages that she wants to send. What are the 2 messages again? 1, I have exactly 5 spades. 2, we have enough strength for game. And you send those messages to North by jumping to 3 no trump. 3 no trump says, I think we have enough strength for game. I have exactly 5 spades. You choose which game we should play. And it's to North. North has just 2 spades, which means that North knows that North and South together have exactly 7 spades, and a 7-card fit in a suit, that's really not all that comfortable typically. 8 spades, 8 cards in a suit is typically regarded as a very good fit. And so North is content to pass, and so that the final contract is 3 no trump. So the final contract is 3 no trump by North. East is on lead, and I would expect East to lead the Queen of Hearts. A 3-card honor sequence, Queen Jack 10, as part of a 5-card heart suit, and so the Queen of Hearts is a standout lead. That one's fairly easy. North makes a plan. And the first element of this plan is to count top tricks. 2 top tricks in spades, the ace and king. 2 top tricks in hearts, the ace and king. 1 top trick in club, the ace. And so that's 5 top tricks. But of course, North needs to win at least 9 tricks to make her 3 no trump contract. And so there's some work to be done. North needs to find 4 more tricks. I would expect North to consider looking for those tricks in the diamond suit. North might reason as follows. North and South together have 8 diamonds, and so East and West together have 5. If those 5 diamonds are divided 3 and 2, that is to say, either West has 3 diamonds and East has 2, or West has 2 and East has 3, then after the suit has been played 3 times, East and West will have no diamonds left. And so North's remaining 2 diamonds have suddenly become winners. And so if I were North, I would plan on attacking the diamond suit in order to find my the additional tricks that I need. On this particular hand, it doesn't matter a great deal where South chooses to win the opening lead. Let's suppose that North decides to win the opening lead in her hand. And so I would expect perhaps 9 of hearts from South, low heart from West, ace of hearts from North. Now, what's important in often when you're playing a hand is there's one suit where you're trying to develop additional tricks. In this hand, that suit is diamonds. It's almost always right to immediately attack the suit where you're trying to develop these additional tricks. Don't cash tricks in side suits, spades, hearts, and clubs in this hand. Immediately attack the suit where you're trying to develop additional tricks. And so if I were North, I would immediately go after diamonds. On this hand, it may not make much difference how you go about attacking the diamond suit, but a good general principle is when you have high cards in both hands in a suit, it's usually best to play the high cards from the hand where you have fewer cards. So what does that tell North? It tells North, look, I've got winners in my own hand, the king and possibly the king and queen of diamonds. Need to get rid of that pesky ace of diamonds. And I have a high card in the south hand, the jack of diamonds. It's probably best, as a general principle, to play the high card from the hand with fewer cards, south in this case. And so if I were North, I would immediately lead the 5 of diamonds. East, in all likelihood, plays low. South plays the jack, and West plays the 4. Now, North needs to do some counting here. North needs to do some counting. North knows that her opponents began with 5 diamonds. They both followed to the lead of the first diamond trick, so they started with 5. They've each played 1. They have just 3 remaining. South continues to attack the diamond suit. 2 of diamonds, 7 of diamonds, king of diamonds, and East wins. And again, North does some counting. She knew her opponents began with 5 diamonds. After the first time diamonds were played, they had just 3 left. They both followed suit when diamonds were played a second time. And so what does that tell North? It tells North that her opponents have just 1 diamond left, and that diamond is lower than a diamond that North holds, the queen. And so things are truly looking up. Doesn't really matter much what East plays at this point. Perhaps she plays the 2 of hearts. South plays the king, low, low. And now, for all intents and purposes, this hand is actually over. She plays the 3 of diamonds, 9 of diamonds from West. She plays her queen of diamonds. East has to discard something. Maybe she discards a heart. It really doesn't matter. And now North does her counting again. Remember, she knew her opponent started with 5. After the first time diamonds were played, they had just 3. After the second time diamonds were played, they have just 1. After diamonds are played a third time, her opponents have no diamonds left. What does that mean? It means that North's 8 and 6 of diamonds are the only diamonds remaining in the deck. She plays her 8 of diamonds. Again, doesn't really matter much what East plays. North needs to discard something from the south hand. It doesn't really matter. Maybe she discards the 3 of spades, 8 of hearts from west. And again, the king of diamonds, jack of hearts. Again, it doesn't matter much what people are discarding at this point. Spade and a club. At this point, North has won 6 tricks. She still has the ace of spades and the king of spades. That makes 8. And she has the ace of clubs, and that makes 9. So how do you make this contract? You make this contract by setting up the diamond suit, carefully counting your opponent's cards to make sure that your small cards, the 8 and the 6 of diamonds in this case, are now the only remaining diamonds in the deck, and so they now have become winners in this no trump contract.